I always love Slenderman. Slenderman's really cool, But, what if I told you that, there was a Slenderman movie? I mean, it sucked, but there was a good adaptation of Slenderman out there. And that adaptation is an amazing series that I call Marble Hornets. This series is one of the greatest ARGs ever. Marble Hornets was a series that was made in around 2009, about 10 days after, the Slenderman story. But, the one by Victor Surge. But, you see, the story of this series is just really what makes it magnificent. Everything about it is great, and I'm surprised that people don't talk about it anymore. I mean, it even got its own movie called Always Watching. But, yeah, it also sucked. Yeah. Okay, so there are multiple different YouTube channels in the series. So you got Marble Hornets, that channel. And then we also have To The Ark. Yes, there is also a Twitter account, but I'm not going to be talking about that. But this version of Slenderman isn't called Slenderman. He has no tentacles and he's called the Operator. Okay, so this is Jay. He's our main character. Now, Jay uploads a video on Marble Hornets called Introduction, where he explains that when he was in film school, he made a movie, but that movie did it was in film school and it kind of failed. But he wasn't the main one making it. It was his best friend Alex who did. But after that though, Alex just canceled it after becoming super paranoid. And he gives Jay the tapes from the movie. And Alex says he wants to burn them, but Jay takes them. And Alex moved to a different film school, so he never really saw them. He never saw Alex again. But, he has them. And he's noticing a spooky, scary Slenderman in the background, or the Operator as he's called. Now, Alex is the director of the film. He's the main guy making it, and he gets super paranoid throughout these videos that are called entries. Now, this is Tim Wright. He played some sort of character in this movie. We don't really know, honestly. There's also another actor on set named Seth, but I couldn't get a picture of my boy. Anyway, but this is Brian Thomas. He plays the main character of this movie. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that. These videos are told through entries. Now entry 1, entry 2. So yeah. We also have Sarah, who is just kind of there. She does nothing. I mean, I guess she's also a girl. I don't know. Anyway though, but there is this scene where Alex seems to be drawing pages in entry 8. And this is actually what inspired the whole 8 pages thing in Slender the 8 Pages. So yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, so my boy Jay goes over to a school, the college that Tim goes in, and interviews him all about that kind of stuff, all this whole Operator crap. And he doesn't know anything. I think he has memory loss, maybe, I don't know. In entry 16, he finds an anonymous tip about Brian's house on the internet. And obviously, you always gotta listen to what the internet says. But when he goes inside, he just finds a pill bottle, some weird spooky pages, that kind of stuff. Also, Jay starts having this huge coughing fit over everything that happened. And if you look at the To The Ark channel, it's recording him. There's some guy recording him from behind. So he was not alone in there. In other words, I think he might be cooked. Entry 17 is just a clip of them recording Tim. And spooky, scary Operator appears behind him. In other words, I think he might be cooked again. So, yeah. And there's not really too much information, gathered from that. But, yeah, I mean, Tim might be cooked, though. In entry 18, Jay goes over to the house, and as he's exploring, he sees this guy named Mashki. In entry 19, Jay just escaped, so he's ready to record himself while sleeping. But, not again. Anyway, entry 20 is just a clip of Jay and Alex talking when they were younger. That's cool, I guess. Oh yeah, but not to mention, there's also a scene where Tim is coughing up and everything. We should probably go ahead and check on him. Entry number 21 and 22 is just Jay yapping on a red tower or some bullcrap. But now we got entry number 23, where we got Alex and Seth. Seth is recording Alex with a night vision cam. And man, they be trying to find Sarah, but they found her blood. So it seems that she is dead. Also, Seth gets jumped by the operator at the end. Yeah. Jay goes back to the house, it randomly turns nighttime, and he finds a spooky doll. Oh no! And now, Maskey is trying to jump him again. But don't worry, he escapes, he's all fine. Entry 24 goes by, and now we on entry 25. Don't ask about the southern accent. In entry 25, man, some dude burned down his apartment. What the hell? In entry 26, my Pookie Bear Jay says that he's done doing this crap. He ain't making no recording in his good old hotel room. Until he gets a video that says, play me. So that's why he decides to play the video. And when he watches it, we see Alex's girlfriend, Amy, saying, Alex, why the hell do we have a camera? And Alex like, shut up and put the goddamn camera away. And she then sees the operator, and she gets jumped, and that's the end of season 1. Boom, I'm a celebrity block with intelligence. I'm the genius with the clock, where's my relevance? Took his chains, took his rocks, took his sediments. There's no cap inside my speech, no impediments. Okay, so Jay basically wakes up in a random hotel room 7 months later, and he has no idea where he is. And he goes on the drive and is like, oh, it's been 7 months. And there's even like another entry where he meets this girl named Jessica. And Jessica, she's kind of going a little crazy. And so the next few entries, she's like, why are you recording me and all of that, like a good old Karen. And Jay says that he'll explain everything in entry 33. But man, she's gone when he goes in her room. But he finds a code to the safe that he found earlier. He typed 1, 2, 3, 4, but it didn't work, so he immediately gave up. But don't worry though, because now he has the code. But when he does that, Maskey appears. But you see that when Jay does that, he kind of gets cooked up. But he's able to escape, what I mean. Now the tape was, the safe was filled to the brim with tapes. And now Jay uses these tapes and it tells them what happened in the past 7 months. So we met up with Alex and they got attacked by Maskey. But they take off Maskey's mask revealing that it's Tim. And Alex throws a brick at Tim's leg, breaking it. And we don't really know what happens after that. There's even a tape of Alex's birthday party for some reason. I don't know why. Hush, little baby. He eventually goes to Alex's house, and, they get attacked by the operator because he wanted to find his roommate, Jessica. And, because, he wants to know what she has to do with this, but she actually doesn't. And, Also, there's a part where Alex just kills this random guy. Like, what did he do? Eventually, though, they find a tape of Brian filming a scene for the movie, and the operator attacks him. He finds Tim on the ground in the abandoned building, but Tim, he's just hiding in the corner, but the operator appears, presumably killing Brian, and now we know what happened to him. But why is Tim Maskey? That's something we kind of want to know right now. Eventually, Alex snaps and tries to kill, Jessica and Jay. But that's when Maskey appears, and he attacks Alex, and they run away and type a code on the safe to keep all these tapes. And they didn't do 1, 2, 3, 4 because that was the first thing Jay would guess. I love that part. Okay guys, this is gonna be a wrap for today, but I've always wanted to make other video essays, and I will make longer ones, trust me. But this is my first video, first big one, I did do one explaining Season 1, but I'm going to remove it from the James the Nerd Season 1 playlist, along with the second one, and I'll probably remake those videos. I mean, I kind of already did for the first video I made about that, and, yeah, I really want to make more video essays, So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one, which sadly won't be the long walk video, but that might not come out for a while, but trust me, guys, you'll get it. Just wait a minute. Subscribe, or subscribe to your mom's YouTube channel.